Introduction: Legal strategies for disputing charge-offs. If you are disputing charge-offs as though they are simple collections, you are missing the most powerful strategy to have them removed. Charge-offs are subject to stricter legal standards than collection accounts and can be successfully challenged using consumer law and factual dispute strategies. In this report, we will walk through the legal framework and the most effective methods to dispute charge-offs, enabling you to challenge these accounts more effectively. Footnote: This section introduces the importance of applying legal strategies and factual dispute methods specifically tailored for charge-offs to ensure their removal from credit reports. Charge-offs, definition and legal considerations. A charge-off is a debt that the original creditor has written off as a loss but continues to report it to the credit bureaus. Unlike collections, which involve third-party debt collectors, charge-offs remain with the original creditor. This distinction means charge-offs are subject to stricter legal reporting standards. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, the creditor must ensure that all data related to the charge-off is accurate. If the creditor fails to meet these standards, you can dispute the charge-off and potentially have it deleted from your credit report, even if the account is technically valid. Footnote: This section clarifies the legal framework surrounding charge-offs, highlighting the stricter standards they are held to compared to collection accounts, which makes them more susceptible to legal challenges. Relevant legal framework: FCRA, TILA, and FACTA. 3 primary laws give you the legal leverage needed to dispute charge-offs. 1. The FCRA, Section 611 provides consumers with the right to dispute any inaccurate, outdated, or incomplete information on their credit report. Section 607B mandates that the information reported must be as accurate as possible. Section 623 requires furnishers, creditors, to update or delete information that cannot be verified. 2. The Truth in Lending Act, TILA. This applies when there are errors in how interest, fees, or balances are reported. 3. The Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, FACTA. Under this act, you have the right to receive and review all consumer report data maintained by a data furnisher, and it must be correct and complete. Together, these laws create a framework that compels creditors to report accurate and verifiable information. If they fail to do so, they can be legally forced to delete the charge-off. Footnote: This section highlights the legal framework provided by the FCRA, TILA, and FACTA, which offers consumers the ability to dispute charge-offs and force their removal from credit reports. The importance of factual disputes. A common mistake in disputing charge-offs is treating them like collections and sending generic disputes with little factual substance. Generic language such as "this account is not mine" or "please verify this account" will not effectively address charge-offs. Instead, you must challenge the specific verifiable errors in the way the account is being reported. These factual disputes are the key to successfully disputing charge-offs. Common reporting errors that can be challenged include incorrect balance reporting, payment history after the charge-off date, missing or inaccurate dates of first delinquency, and incorrect status codes. Each of these errors is a violation of the FCRA and provides a basis for disputing the charge-off. Footnote: This section underscores the importance of specific factual disputes when challenging charge-offs, emphasizing that generic disputes are ineffective compared to legally grounded, fact-based arguments. Common reporting errors in charge-offs. There are several common errors in reporting charge-offs that can be disputed under the FCRA. 1. Payment history after charge-off. Once an account is charged off, there should be no further payment activity unless actual payments were made. If payment history is reported after the charge-off, it is inaccurate. 2. Incorrect balance. Creditors often report the full charge-off balance without deducting payments or settlement amounts. If this is the case, the reporting is inaccurate. 3. Wrong date of first delinquency. The date of first delinquency determines how long the account can remain on your credit report. If this date is incorrect, the account may stay on your report longer than allowed. 4. Reporting as open instead of closed. After charge-off, the account should be reported as closed. If it is marked as open or past due, this is a contradiction. 5. Inconsistent status codes. The status code must align with the charge-off. If the status shows the account is 120 days late with no charge-off date, this is inconsistent and inaccurate. 6. Duplicate reporting. Some charge-offs are reported both under the original creditor and the debt buyer without an updated balance. This is considered double reporting and is illegal. Each of these reporting errors is an opportunity to file a dispute under the FCRA. Footnote: this section outlines the most common reporting errors for charge-offs, explaining how each inaccuracy provides grounds for dispute under the FCRA. Steps to dispute charge-offs. 1. Review and document errors. Examine your credit reports to compare how the charge-off is reported across the 3 credit bureaus. Document discrepancies in dates, balance, payment history, and status. 2. Draft a factual dispute letter. Do not use generic templates. Reference specific errors, such as this account shows a balance after charge-off with no record of payment or the date of first delinquency is missing. 3. Mail to each bureau. Send your dispute to each credit bureau reporting the charge-off. Include documentation highlighting where the errors exist. 4. Track the timeline. Credit bureaus are required to respond within 30 days under Section 611 of the FCRA. If they fail to respond or provide incomplete information, follow up with a stronger dispute. Footnote: this section outlines the process for disputing charge-offs step by step, focusing on the need for detailed documentation, precise language, and legal compliance. What to do when disputes are verified. If the credit bureau verifies the account despite the dispute, it simply means the data furnisher confirmed the information as accurate. This does not necessarily indicate that the information is legally compliant. To address this, you can escalate the dispute by referencing stronger legal citations such as Section 611 and 623 of the FCRA. Additionally, you can file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, or send a notice of intent to sue if the violation continues. Footnote: this section explains what to do if a dispute is verified, outlining escalation steps such as using stronger legal language and filing complaints with regulatory bodies. Key principles for disputing charge-offs. It is crucial to remember that every charge-off must be 100% accurate, complete, and verifiable. You do not need the account to be invalid for it to be removed. The reporting must simply be flawed. The more specific and precise your dispute, the greater the pressure you apply. Generic dispute letters do not work, legal fact-based arguments do. Footnote: this section reinforces the principles of accuracy and completeness when disputing charge-offs, stressing the importance of specific and legally grounded disputes.